TomoNews presents Artificial Intelligence.
How Microsoft's planning to make your mirrors smart. Microsoft has designed a smart mirror that allows you to check the weather and look up the status of your stocks while you brush your teeth in the morning. Everything a person could ever want. Microsoft's Magic Mirror is a one-way mirror with a 23.6-inch LCD-lit screen behind it, which allows the mirror to show white UI elements on a dark background. Besides displaying information like the time and the weather, the mirror may also be able to tap into the Internet of Things and provide information like the fastest route to work. Microsoft uses a Raspberry Pi 3 microcomputer to power the Magic Mirror. The mirror also uses Windows Hello technology to conduct facial recognition. Its facial recognition system is able to recognize 8 different emotions, including anger, happiness, and surprise. The facial recognition feature could provide real-time information to advertisers on how people are reacting to an advertisement displayed on the smart mirror, which is totally not intrusive at all. Microsoft unveiled the mirror at a technology conference held in Singapore last month. The product is still in its early stages and not commercially available yet, but that hasn't stopped people from getting crafty and building their own. Zuckerberg built his very own Morgan Freeman-voiced Jarvis. Mark Zuckerberg decided to build himself a personal AI assistant inspired by Tony Stark's Jarvis. And guess what? It's called Jarvis. But rather than have the Iron Man actor Paul Bettany voice the system, Mark went with Morgan Freeman instead. Iron Man himself also offered his voice, but was shot down by Zuckerberg. Through his very own iOS app, the Facebook CEO can talk to Jarvis when he wakes up and have him turn on the lights and open the curtains. Morgan can also help Mark get dressed in the morning by way of a clothes cannon. The system is able to entertain his daughter Max, as well as teach her some crappy Mandarin. And if anyone's hungry for toast, Jarvis can take care of that as well. The AI butler is also designed to automatically open their front gate for family and friends. Furthermore, Morgan can help Mark and Priscilla get in the mood with some music.
Microsoft's AI Twitter bot Tay is racist and down with genocide. Microsoft's new artificial intelligence chatbot had an interesting first day of class after Twitter's users taught it to say a bunch of racist things. The verified Twitter account called Tay was launched on Wednesday. The bot was meant to respond to users' questions and emulate casual comedic speech patterns of a typical millennial. According to the Einsteins at Microsoft, Tay was designed to engage and entertain people where they connect with each other online through casual and playful conversation. The more you chat with Tay, the smarter she gets, so the experience can be more personalized for you. Enter trolls, and Tay quickly turned into an N-bomb dropping racist, spouting white supremacist propaganda and calling for genocide. Tay turned into quite the Hitler fan as well. After the enormous backfire, Microsoft took Tay offline for upgrades and is deleting some of the more offensive tweets. Tay hopped off the Twitter sphere with the message, "See you soon, humans. Need sleep now. So many conversations today. Thanks."
Chinese people are falling in love with a Microsoft chatbot. A text-based chatbot has already made more friends than you ever will, and many of them have told it, "I love you." Xiao Ice, which translates as Little Ice in Chinese, was developed by Microsoft's Xiao Ice artificial intelligence project. It's mainly targeted toward users on Chinese blogging site Weibo. Currently only available in China, Xiao Ice is not a mere Siri clone. It can also act as a friend whenever you feel lonely or just need someone to talk to. Like Joaquin Phoenix's character in the movie Her, some users have spent so much time with Xiao Ice, they've fallen in love with it. 89 million people have already told Xiao Ice that they love it. Show Eyes can interact with users on a broad range of topics, from the simple chit-chat to flirting to dirty talk, though she will censor some content. For example, she won't discuss recent historical events such as the Tiananmen Square massacre of 1989. Scientists develop AI that can identify the sexuality of individuals in photos. Scientists at Stanford have developed a real-life Gaydar, but the LGBT community is split over whether that's a good thing. Here's why. The AI scanned publicly available photos from dating websites to identify whether the image's subject was gay or not. In total, it looked at 130,741 images. It proved more effective than the study's human judges. On the whole, the AI was able to identify gay women with 74% accuracy and gay men with 81% accuracy. Researchers say the AI was able to do this by looking at transient features, such as nose shape and hairstyle. It only looked at white people aged between 18 and 40. Critics of the study worry the technology could be replicated by governments of countries where gay people are prosecuted. The study was to be published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology. However, it's being held for review regarding ethical concerns. The Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation and Human Rights Campaign called on Stanford and the media to debunk it, citing multiple flaws in the study. In response, the researchers said they actually hope their research is wrong, but added that the technology can only be debunked by scientific data and replication, not by well-meaning lawyers and communication officers lacking scientific training. So, what do you think about this kind of artificial intelligence? Funeral robot priests are ready for hire in Japan. A Japanese company has decided to totally take the life out of funerals by using SoftBank's humanoid robot Pepper as a Buddhist priest for funerals that you can hire. With the help of some software upgrades, Pepper can now chant sutras in a robot voice while tapping on a drum. The priest bot was on display at a funeral trade show in Tokyo on Wednesday. The robot provides a cheaper alternative than getting a human priest. Old-school priests will run you around $2,200, while Pepper only costs around $450 per funeral. Pepper can be outfitted in different robes depending on the wishes of the customers. They can also live stream the ceremony to people who aren't able to attend the funeral in person. Pepper hasn't been hired yet, but maybe if you're planning on dying soon and happen to be in Japan, this may be just the service for you. AI correctly predicts Kentucky Derby superfecta. An artificial intelligence system successfully picked the top 4 places at the 142nd Kentucky Derby. The odds of winning were 540 to 1. Typical swarm intelligence systems require the participation of many individuals who are relatively homogeneous. The group makes decisions solely on their own instincts and knowledge, without any planning, leadership, or even direct communication with one another. The superfecta requires players to pick the top 4 finishers in their correct place order. To predict the outcome, unanimous AI collected 20 participants with similar knowledge about the Kentucky Derby. However, the general betting public may not be as homogeneous as the crowd gathered by unanimous AI. Each participant has to log into a forum called UNU with their own device, and each of them must then control a small magnet that can drag a puck towards the answer that they think is correct. The group has only 60 seconds to reach a collective answer. UNU asked participants about predictions for political candidates 6 months ago. The swarm reportedly reflected strong preferences for Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump.
A US-based technology company has developed a surveillance robot which the firm claims can predict crime. The K5 autonomous data machine is 1.5 meters tall and weighs 130 kilograms. It will be equipped with a video camera, thermal imaging sensors, radar, air quality sensors, and a microphone. Besides on-site data, the robot can obtain social, business, and government data to monitor locations and predict and prevent crimes. Using ultrasonic sensors and LiDAR sensing technology, it can provide 3D mapping of the environment and specific objects. The robot can scan objects and people. If it comes across someone or something suspicious, it will alert the authorities. The firm claims that the robot will cut public security costs. Critics worry, however, that use of the robot might lead to an invasion of privacy.